We're going to talk about the rise of home gyms. During the pandemic, there was a huge increase in home gyms from everyone, mainly because gyms were closing down. So we're going to talk about will home gyms actually eliminate the need for regular gyms in 2023? And this is something that ultimately I think is really it's a fun topic to talk about, and you'll notice how it kind of ties into mental health in a second. But the gym, let's look at the statistics here. So this is still from the Mintel report, as we talked about. That's linked below. But 15% of people in this study said that digital fitness actually eliminates the needs for gyms entirely. So that's actually kind of a large amount. If you think about it, 15% of people. So if there's 100 people, 15 of them think that digital fitness, as in going on to YouTube for workouts, Apple workouts, all these different things, completely eliminates the need ultimately for any type of gym. So just something interesting to note. But at the same time, 29% also said that they like being a member of a health club, like being a member of the gym. And why this is, and again, we talked about earlier from the socialization aspect of the gym is much more than your physical health. As in, you go there maybe for some socialization. Myself personally, I don't really socialize, but I like getting out into the world and just being around human beings. If you work from home, especially too, it might seem like a good idea to get a home gym, which I highly would recommend starting to purchase equipment to get that stuff. But at the same time, if you work at home all day, what are you doing when you're working out? You're going right back down to your home to work out. Having that separation of work and actually going out into the world is really important for a lot of people, specifically when it comes to mental health. So it just gives you a little bit of time outside of your home. And also, it might be easier to stick to routines too. If you are used to going to the gym after you work out, or after you get off work, I should say, and you just go there right away, you spend 30 minutes there, do some cardio, do some weights, and then you go home, and it's just kind of part of your ingrained life. It could be easier for people just to stick with that and not really think about, oh, now I need to motivate myself to work out at home. It's kind of a whole other aspect to it. As I talked about earlier, from personal experience, I'm kind of naturally introverted, so I go to the gym not really to go and socialize. Occasionally I do go to see friends, so there can be some mental health benefits there, but I also like doing it just to get out of the home. I work from home, so getting out into the world and just seeing some people is huge for me, being around humans. And I will say with that though, my home gym does save me a lot of time. I have a pretty nice home gym, so I use that as a time saver. But if I have a lot of time to buffer and spend on going to the gym, I absolutely will, because it's nice getting out into the world. And this is a huge reason why I think that traditional gyms will stay. You can't beat that intimacy of just being around other people. Even if you're not doing anything, it's kind of like the atmosphere of drinking coffee at home in your favorite chair, which is nice, and going to a coffee shop. Why is it so much more pleasurable? Well, there's music, there's other people around, the smells are different, the atmosphere is different. You're out in a completely different environment, which I think is, a good thing for for traditional gyms actually staying. So home gyms, are they here to stay? Yes. I think a lot more people are going to start investing in home gyms. And if you haven't already, just get a set of dumbbells, just get a yoga mat, get it small. I started out actually in the pandemic buying, I had a barbell and weights. That was it. And since then, I ended up getting an exercise bike. I ended up getting a rowing machine. I got a different power rack. I've built up over time, so I have these tools at home. If I'm ever strapped for time and need a quick workout, I can just work out at home. Or if I want that social benefit of going to the gym, I can do that as well.